Many of us do not take juvenile delinquency too serious. But how can you when you hear serious cases, like a 15-year-old pregnant girl getting shot by one of her peers? Or in another case, a 6-year-old boy almost beating to death a small boy. The small boy suffered brain damage from the attack. Now will you listen to the problem? According to experts, studies show that there was a surge in the teen population in the past 4 years. It was believed that 25% of all murder committed in 2005 were committed by juveniles. Today, I will first tell you some statistics on juvenile delinquency, second, the cause of the problem, and finally, the simple steps that us as a family and community can take to prevent these kids from going into the wrong path. Youth delinquency has become a problem throughout the United States. According to criminologist James Allen Fox of the Northern Eastern University in Boston, said, given our wholesale divestment in youth, we will likely have more than 5,000 teen killers per year. In the book, Juvenile Crime Opposing Viewpoints, Stephen McCall said, the United States average currently about 21,000 homicides per year. The number of youth aged 14 and younger who have been charged with homicide has jumped 43% in the last 20 years. And according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, in 2006, nearly 20% of all people arrested for violent crimes were under the age of 18. The arrest of boys represented more than 70% of all juveniles, and for girls it had increased 14%. Now that you know that some statistics, let's look at the cause of the problem. Families play a big role in the life of juveniles, young people. So when parents do not spend enough time, the child will go out and seek attention in another way. According to the 2003 World Youth Report, dysfunctional family settings characterized by conflict, inadequate parental control, weak internal linkage, and integration and premature anatomy are closely associated with juvenile delinquency. Lara Finley, editor of the 2007 Encyclopedia of Juvenile, said, problems in the family are identified as the ultimate source of juvenile delinquency. In a documentary, Bowling for Columbine, released in 2002, Michael Moore stated, many people in America believe that it is the breakup of the family unit that causes so many wide-world youth to turn to violence. So now that we have established that not spending enough time with our children might cause them to follow the wrong path, here are some small steps that we can do to prevent our youth from becoming criminals. By spending more time with our children can reduce juvenile delinquency. Not only the family can help, but as well the community itself. According to Lauren Finley, parents who provide emotional support, instrumental resources to their children, who are involved in their children's life, and who demonstrate caring and are buffers against juvenile delinquency. In 2003, research at Columbia University and New York City found that by having a Boys and Girls Club and a public housing project, the level of crimes by an average will reduce the level of crimes by an average of 13%. And the 2008 annual Boys and Girls Club report said that children engaged in a Boys and Girls Club will tend to do better in school, avoid risky behaviors, and maintain a positive relationship with the adults and their peers. Having after-school programs for kids to go to is important because they will be under supervision at all times. According to the National Center for Juvenile Justice, the peak hours of juvenile crimes are at 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Judy Ma describes the higher academic success rate of students involved after school and community programs. From personal experience attending youth groups at my church, I've seen a lot of kids that have been going through there, and I've seen a lot of them taking drugs and actually now do have a better life because they stayed out of the streets. Well, there you have it. Today, you learned how juvenile delinquency is a problem, how the family plays a big role in the life of the individual, and finally, the simple things that a family and a community can do to help these teens stay out of trouble. Now that you know that teens are seeking for more of your attention, please don't turn your backs on them, and give them a little more of your attention. Together as one, we can bring juvenile to a stop.